it's Nicole, and today we are back with Kimochii Classroom. It's literally been over 2 weeks since I played this game, since I've posted, well, oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm so behind with my schedule. If y'all saw, this is me essentially trying to get backed up on videos, so you're probably going to be seeing this way after it's recorded, because I'm trying to kind of do better with my channel schedule, especially since going through a little period of kind of like depression and stuff. But I'm getting back into it, y'all. So let's just go ahead and load this up. Even though it's been a while since I played, I do remember a little bit of what happened. Wait, do I have any saves? No. I remember that we watched the show with my sister. That is where we left off. I also remember my friend, I think her name Annabelle, she like had to go to like out of town or something to a meeting, and it sounded like she was meeting up with the that Felicia, that was her name, yeah. But she doesn't know it, and I don't even think the main character does either. Yeah, let's just get into this, right? But I remember the main stuff that happened. So this is after, I think, we watched the show. Once I've gotten my things together, I start walking towards the bar. Wait, is it the weekend? I completely forgot. It takes about 10 minutes to get there by walking, so I'm able to take my time. Because I work on the weekend and during school, as I'm walking, my thoughts turn to Anna. I think she said the party starts around 6 p.m., so she should be getting ready now. Wait, she hasn't left yet? Wait, I can only imagine all the venting she'll want to do when I see her next. I chuckle. She's gonna be like, yo, it's the girl in our class. Oh yeah, and I remember we had got like the little, we got the little flash drive for Felicia, but I didn't want to look in it because, I don't know, I was scared. Maybe we can get Chi and have a group session where we all hang out, listen to Anna vent, and eat snacks or something, and maybe watch that show that Chi likes. I don't know, maybe binge watch it. You know, it kind of look like Rubik's Cubes right here. Did I say that already in the past? I don't know. It sure has been getting dark early these days. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. A bad omen, y'all. I can see and hear lots of activity coming from inside. Seems like the usual busy Saturday. I head inside. Okay.
Yo, Simone!
Hey, what's up? Mayuka, or Mayu, I almost forgot your name, but I didn't forget you. Mayu enthusiastically greets me from a little ways away. Ways away. Hey, Mayu. I also nod to the boss as he notices me as well. I make my way back to the back room to get changed and clock in. You wanna know what's funny about back room? Is I recently saw the Backrooms movie, y'all. I think it's out of theaters now, but man, I really loved it, but oh my gosh, it was wild. It only takes me about 2 minutes to get ready. I put my phone in the back locker and clock in. Alrighty. Simone, just the man I wanted to see. The boss greets me this time. Hello, sir. What should I get started with? Orders as usual, please. Start with that table over there. As long as there's no... I remember we got into the bar fight, right? He points to a table full of rowdy-looking college students. Oh, man. Really? Why? They already look drunk. On it. The shift itself is busy like I expected, but compared to Friday nights, Saturday is typically easier overall. Okay, so it is the weekend. Alrighty. I'm not talking about the singer. Let me stop. Another round of house beers for table 2. Oh, okay. There's always the rowdier customers.
Simone, could you take these drinks to table 5?
Okay, yeah, sure, I got you. Sure thing! But I've come to learn that sort of thing is pretty par for the course when working at a bar. I mean, hey, at least they're giving us business, so... Simone, mind bringing these 2 orders to the counter for Mayu? Of course, sir. I head over to the counter. 1 lemon sour and 2 cosmopolitans, like... the magazine? I don't know drinks, y'all. For table 10. And a round of 4 blended margaritas for table 7.
Coming right up.
How does Mayu remember this stuff, man? I've never been like a waiter or waitress. I mean, I've worked in fast food. I think I've mentioned this before, but I've never done that. If that was me, I'd be messing up. In fact, even though I stay until closing on Saturdays, the customer number begins to come down from its peak as early as 9. Tonight, things were pretty average. Around 9:30, the bar starts to thin out considerably. As I'm waiting for Mayu to finish making another round of drinks, she looks at me.
I guess we're past the peak for tonight.
Okay, good. The rush is over. Seems like it.
Okay.
Yeah, yep, I'm all good. But I'm not the one having to make all the drinks. Mayu smiles. Yeah, like
That might not be the case for much longer.
Oh, wait, don't say that. Huh? What do you mean?
The boss mentioned yesterday that he wants to start officially training you to make drinks soon.
He wants to cross-train me. Okay, but does training come with a raise or... Really? I'm honored.
I'll help you, of course.
I would be scared. I'm gonna be spilling drinks all over the counter. Wow, to think the boss trusts me enough to let me try making drinks. I don't want to let him down. Mayu puts the now ready 7 drinks on the counter.
These 3 for table 5, and these 4 for table 7.
See, now I'm gonna be messing up. Got it. Are they labeled? Oh my goodness. Is this what it's like working at a bar? Y'all could tell me. I don't know if any of y'all have this type of expertise, but the clock finally hits 10:30 and Mayu and I start wiping tables and cleaning up. The boss takes the remaining customers' final drinks orders and makes them himself. As we're wiping the back row, Mayu glances at me.
Hey, so did you ever manage to get that keychain back to the girl who lost it?
Oh no, not yet. Up until this point, it hadn't really been on my mind today. Not yet. She wasn't at school on Friday, so I haven't seen her.
Oh, too bad.
Yeah, I wanted to get it over with. You know, I mean, I don't want her to think that I stole it or something. I don't know, holding it hostage. Mayu moves to the next table.
Oh. And why is that?
What you mean? She smirks.
Nervous about what your play will be?
What? My play? I have no idea what she's talking about. This ain't Shakespeare.
Yeah, your play?
What?
No way you'd get into a fight over something that belongs to some girl you aren't interested in.
Okay, Mayu, I think you got the wrong idea. I mean, maybe he is looking for her approval, you know? Like, she's a very quiet girl in the class, from what I remember. So, you know, maybe he just wants her to feel like there are people that are, you know, looking after her. You know, sorry, I'm checking my recording. What? She's got a cheeky smile on her face now. Wait, I'm not interested in her. I don't even know her. Mayu gives me a sarcastic expression.
Oh, of course. You mentioned that, didn't you?
I mean,
I guess that makes things a little more difficult.
It makes what more difficult?
Don't worry. Even if there isn't much of a chance,
okay.
I've got a couple strategies for you to try.
What you mean there's not much of a chance? I mean, what are you trying to say, Mayu? Are you trying to say that I'm ugly or something? I mean, I might have some charm, okay? Like, there is a big misunderstanding happening right now. I'm now only sporadically wiping the table in front of me. I don't need any strategies. I was only doing it because I wanted to help. For real.
Of course. And now you want to use the chance to get to know her better, right?
Okay, but like, why you gotta make it about, you know, I mean, we could be friends. There's a serious miscommunication going on right now. What's got you two in a commotion over here? The boss walks up to us. Hello, sir. I thought you were still passing out. Oh. I look around and don't see anyone else in the bar. I thought that we was closing. I thought we established that already. Is everyone gone already? I mean, if they weren't, that means... What if there was customers? They would have been all nosy, all up in our conversation, like, wait, who does the waiter like? No. The boss smiles and gives us a thumbs up. Yep, all cleared out for today. Good work, you two. Whew, I changed the subject. So, Simone, from the sound of it, you need some help. What's the predicament? What's the tea? Not him, too. Wait, sir, I promise I'm fine. It's really nothing that
I'm nervous to admit it, but it's about the girl whose keychain we helped to retrieve the other day.
The boss nods with an understanding expression. I mean, I guess they did go through a lot of trouble to help me get it, so I mean, I don't necessarily blame them for being very curious. Ah, I see. I understand what's happening here. You really don't, actually. He puts his hand on my shoulder. Listen, Simone. Sometimes there'll be obstacles in front of you that may seem insurmountable. I'm gonna pretend like I know what that word means. But as long as you don't give up, you can get there. Sir, what? That's what I'm saying. What? Mayu suddenly puts her hand on my other shoulder.
So, tell us more about this girl.
She got bangs. She wears a school uniform. She apparently come from a rich family. I really don't know that much. Wait, shouldn't we be... I glance back at the boss, who nods in response to what Mayu just said. Yeah, the boss... Y'all nosy. How did this happen? She's just one of my classmates. I've only talked to her one or two times at most, and I did follow her to the roof, but that's besides the point. The boss furrows his brow. Huh, I see. This is going to be harder than I thought. Mayu crosses her arms.
Yeah, seems like it.
What do you guys aren't even listening anymore.
I
Like,
think I have just the trick.
I mean, like, forget me, right? What? Why the music stopping? Hmm?
A
What is
love
that?
letter.
No. No. Of course. What a unique idea, Mayu. Is he being sarcastic? She couldn't have said anything more generic. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm like, is he joking? Why would a love letter work? I suddenly find myself giving in and playing along.
Trust me, Simone, girls love this stuff.
Okay, yeah, because all girls are the same, right? But you've got to be careful about it. The boss steps over. Mayu nods. If it's too sappy, it'll come off as unoriginal. But if it's too forward, it'll come off as creepy. Wait. Sorry, for some reason I thought I heard something. I'm over getting distracted over nothing. Sir? Where in the world is all of this coming from? How old is the boss? Like, sir, what was courtship like back in your day?
Worry,
I mean,
we can help you write one.
no, before I know it, the boss and Mayu have already pulled up some chairs to one of the tables and have a pen and paper ready. Mayu grabs my shoulders and sits me down in one of the chairs. I mean, what? Then she sits down next to me.
What's her name? You said her initials were F.A., right?
Should I tell them the truth? I mean, they did help me get the keychain, so I let out a sigh. There's no point stopping these two. Whatever. Doesn't seem like there's anything I can do right now to change their minds anyway. Felicia Arison. Okay, that was her last name. I forgot her last name. I remembered her first name, but...
Then let's open with that.
Okay, okay. It's a little hard to tell, but I think Mayu sounds slightly more excited all of a sudden. Mayu, like, maybe you're the one with the crush. Like, I don't... Felicia Arison? Why have I heard that name before? Oh! Mayu, holding my hand, which is holding the pen, writes the words, Dear Felicia, in a fancy font.
Next, why don't you talk about how you got a hold of the keychain?
Okay, wait, how did we get... Oh, yeah, because they stole it, because they threw her bag into the tree. And they stole it in the process. And I remember we had helped her with her bag as well. Okay, I guess. I have no idea what's going on. Wait, am I gonna sign it with my name? Or, like, am I just gonna, write the things that I did? Because I feel like if, I talk about how I helped her get the bag out of the tree, she will piece two and two together. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the boss typing something into his phone. What? Is he Googling Felicia Arison? That's what he's doing, I bet. While Mayu is in the middle of making me write something, I hear the boss let out a surprised noise. He just found out I got a celebrity in my classroom.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it? The boss turns his phone screen towards Mayu. And on the screen is a big picture of Felicia, captioned Felicia Arison, young heiress to the Arison Corporation. I see what they did there, y'all. I see what they did. Oh, she lets out the same noise. Mayu's hand stops moving and she looks at me. What?
That wouldn't happen to be the girl you're after, would it?
Maybe? Wait, like I said, I'm not after anyone. Why is she looking like that? Like, is that a bad thing, good thing? I was gonna say, like, we start the love letter with Dear Felicia, and then when we end it, we could say Bye Felicia. That meme is overdone, I know, I'm behind. But, yeah, that's the girl. The boss pats me on the shoulder. Well, the important thing is that you tried your best. Okay, so you're trying to say that she's out of my league, huh? Mayu slowly stands up with a sympathetic expression. What?
That's all right, Simone. You can't win them all.
Wait, is she in, like, is she in a relationship? That I don't know of, that they do? Like, they gave up already? I wasn't even taking them seriously, but somehow them giving up on me so soon makes me feel let down. Like, for real. Mayu's expression changes to one of more concentration. I mean, how you gonna sit here, hype me up just to shoot me down? I don't...
But in all seriousness, getting that keychain back to someone like her smoothly is going to be difficult.
I mean, I could literally just, like, put it on her desk or something. Well, unless someone else tries to come and steal it, especially considering you don't know her. I mean, I sort of do, but not really. They both immediately dropped the wingman act at the same time.
You're worried that she'll mistake you for the one who took it, right?
Yeah, that I was thinking about that. Yes. Well, yeah, that was something that crossed my mind because yeah, I did help her get her bag out. So, to her, she might think, "Oh, wow, you clearly snuck it out of my bag." Their sudden return to being normal catches me off guard because they're rarely normal. I mean, these two are crazy. I'm just playing. I mean that in a good way. What are these two doing working at a bar? They should start a stand-up routine.
Then a
Oh,
love letter it is.
what? Okay, so love? They're back at it again already? Consider this, Simone. If you're able to give it to her in the form of a little, it'll seem much less suspicious up front, right? And don't put your name. Matter of fact, here's what we should do. We should get a magazine, right? Cut out a bunch of magazine thingies and then write the letter so that even if she feels like I stole it, she will not be able to, find my identity. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, that's true.
Then in the letter, you can explain everything about
Uh,
how you got the keychain in writing. That way, there's no miscommunication.
And then maybe we could take the cameras and then like put another USB with the camera footage in case she doesn't believe me. And then she could watch me fight to, get her property back. You know what I mean? And then she might be impressed. And who knows? I mean, I might get in some of that heritage or that like get that Arison money. Don't I wouldn't do that. What? Me? Gold digger? No. That actually makes a lot of sense. Even if it's a little awkward, it'd certainly be easier than having to try and explain it all in person. That's a pretty good idea, actually. With what you were saying about the love letter earlier, it's almost like you guys were already. Wait. Mayu smirks at me. I knew it! What? You guys were planning to say this from the start, and were just screwing with me to. Oh, look at the time! The boss loudly checks the clock on the wall. Wait, so they. Okay. They basically wanted to test me to see if I was gonna get upset when they, like, gave up on, they did me dirty. 11! Simon, you're free to go! Good work today! Don't worry, Ma, you and I will finish up cleaning here. He flashes me a big smile. Good grief, I can't catch a break with these two. Even when I'm on my lunch break. No, Mayu grins and waves at me. I let out a sigh. But then I start laughing to myself. At least I know things never get boring around here. Haha, whatever. See you on Wednesday. I mean, we might as well just have a little reality show or something. Keeping up with the bartenders. I wave and head to the back room. Not the movie or the game. No, stop. In about 3 minutes, I've changed and clocked out. I wave goodbye to Mayu and the boss one more time before heading out the door. Okay. Whew. I guess the real hectic part of the shift came after all the customers were gone. Whatever, time to head home. Eager to get back and go to sleep. I can't. Why am I getting tongue-tied all of a sudden? I begin to hurry down the road. Checking. Alright, everything looks good. At least the nights these days seem to have gotten cooler. Was the sky always like that? Wait, they're getting cooler? But the humidity still isn't great. I can still feel myself starting to sweat. Oh, man. I feel like something's happening. I should probably check my phone to see if Cheese sent me anything. I forgot to look as I was getting it out of my locker. I pull out my phone. Huh? 6 missed calls. Oh, no. And 23 missed messages? It's all from Anna. Well, I feel my heart start to beat slightly faster. I feel like this is about Felicia. Did something happen? Well, I open the messaging app. Please put 2 and 2 together. What I see doesn't do much to help ease my worries. Uh-oh. You're not gonna believe who I'm being set up to meet. The potential partner company is Arison. My dad wants to introduce me to Felicia. Guess he didn't know that she's already in my class. I've just got out of the setup meeting between me and Felicia. They seemed pretty normal at first, but then your name came up in the conversation. What? Felicia randomly started asking me a lot of personal questions about you. She framed it as asking about us as friends, but something about the whole thing didn't feel right. I think I made a mistake. I thought it'd be harmless, so I brought up the fact that you had something you wanted to give back to her. I told her it looked like a keychain. Maybe from an onlooker's perspective, nothing seemed different, but I swear, Simone, after I said that, the atmosphere completely changed. She started asking more questions, but I started to feel really uneasy, so I told her I had something else to take care of and ended the meeting there. I don't even know why I'm feeling so shaken up, but if you can, give me a call after your shift ends. Oh no. My heart is beating faster. Why do I feel like Felicia is gonna be standing, like, right in front of my door when I get home? My mind flashes back to the strange phone call Felicia had on the roof. I notice that there's a big space between Anna's last message and the first missed call from her. Missed call from Anna. Sorry for calling you during work, but if you can see this message, please answer. We need to talk. Missed call from Anna. Missed call from Anna. Listen, I'll apologize for this as much as I... Why is it getting dark? Wait, what's happening to the background, y'all? Y'all, what the fuck is happening? Yo, why am I getting scared? Listen, I'll apologize for this as much as I need to later, and I know I'm probably being paranoid, but I have a really bad feeling. I didn't see Felicia after our meeting, and when I asked someone about her, they said she had left the party to attend something. Right after our meeting ended... I know I probably sound crazy and I'm freaking out for no reason, but just be careful, okay? Oh my gosh. Yo, where the F are we? And then there's 3 missed calls. I know Anna often overthinks the things she does, but when it comes to other people, she's pretty perceptive, and that worries me. Yo, the ambiance completely changed. How do we go from, giggling, oh, we're gonna send her a love letter, all up in the bar, having fun with my coworker and my boss, to this? The mood completely changed. I should give her a call. I feel like I'm gonna lose my life. There's a car. Wait, I hit the call button and hold the phone up to my ear as I continue walking home. Suddenly, as the phone is ringing, I notice something in the distance. I see a car. Wait! I see a person! Is that Felicia? What is that?
Hello? Simone?
Hi! Anna sounds frantic. I try to stay calm in my response. Anna, is everything okay?
Simone, listen to me.
Yeah, what?
This isn't right.
I know. I'm still walking while keeping an eye on the thing in the distance. I think we need to turn back. We need to go back. What do you mean?
I managed to find my dad, so I asked about Felicia.
Uh-huh.
She isn't even on the property anymore.
What? What? The thing in the distance begins to move. It's gone! Towards me. Okay, it looks like a figure.
I think she's coming home.
I think she's coming to me. Hi, Felicia. How are you? Suddenly the figure stops a few meters in front of me. Hi. So I have your little, USB thingy. Please don't kill me. I stop.
Simone?
She's literally standing in front of me.
Simone, are you there?
I have a really bad feeling. But this is a mess I got myself into. I literally was nice to you. So I mean, like, you don't have any reason to come for me. Like, I wanted to give you your property back. And Anna isn't part of it.
Simone? Answer, please.
Say something. Sorry, I've got to call you back. I don't think I would want to hang up. I'd be like, yeah.
What's going on?
What? Why did I can feel my phone vibrate again in my pocket, but I ignore it. Why did I have to hang up? Like, I feel like I could have been like, hey, hang on. Someone is right in front of me. Yeah, hi. Here's your keychain, right? Sorry, you lost it. Why is she still staring at me? I just feel like Felicia might be a demon. It's Felicia. Oh, really? Oh, wow. I had no idea. She just stares at me. I glance around. I can only see a single car in the distance. Maybe that's hers. Maybe she must have been driven back here. And she is driven insane as well. Felicia? What are you doing out here? Felicia about to kill me, y'all. She keeps staring at me, unmoving. Just as I consider talking again, she opens her mouth.
You have something that belongs to me.
Listen, I'm gonna give it to her. Like, I don't want it, Felicia. Like, I'm not trying to get the smoke. I have my bag with me, so Felicia's keychain is still aside. Just freaking give it to her. Like, Unless this is the wrong choice, but at this point, I don't think I want to mess with Felicia right now. This isn't exactly how I envisioned returning it to her, but I have a feeling I shouldn't hesitate. Yeah, go ahead. I pull the keychain out and hold it out to her. Listen, I came across... So, she quickly grabs it from my hand.
Did you look?
No. Huh?
Did you look?
No, I didn't. I did not. Everybody remembered, I did not look, right? Just ask my subscribers. Y'all, defend me. Does this have something to do with that wheel compartment on the side of the keychain? Either way, saying yes here doesn't feel like a good idea. I didn't, though. Look at what? Oh, y'all, I saw that. She stares at me for a few more seconds. Ma'am? With the keychain in hand, she silently turns around and walks back toward the car. But I didn't look at it. I'm frozen in place. Oh, God. But once the car drives away, I stand still in the same place for several more minutes. I pull out my phone. 7 missed calls from Anna. I send her a text. I would have called her, honestly. Sorry about that. I'm alright. Like, can we just call her? A little shaken up, though. Simone, what the hell is going on? 1 missed call. Why am I not? She tries calling me, but I hit the decline button. Why? I need a little... What? I think I'm going to use tomorrow to just decompress. So can we talk about all of this on Monday when you come over? Okay. Why is he making these decisions, right? Like, if I was worried about my friend, like if I was in Anna's situation, I call, my friend, worried about them, right? And I'm talking to them, and then all of a sudden they get quiet and they're like, hey, okay, listen, I'll call you back. And then I try calling them and they won't even talk to me on the phone, and they're saying that, oh, I'm gonna be gone tomorrow. I would think that you got kidnapped. I would think that something happened to you. I'd be like, you're not my friend. You're not texting me. Like, at least let her hear your voice. What? Did something happen? Monday. What? Please. What? It takes her a few minutes to respond. Maybe it's because he feels like she won't believe him, because we saw Felicia's face, it's like Felicia and face mixed together. We saw her face like twitch or glitch or whatever happened. Like, I'm telling you, she's some type of, I don't know, demon or something. Okay, I'm just glad you're all right. I quickly put my phone into my pocket and hurry the rest of the way home. All right, yeah, let's hurry. Oh my gosh, I need some sleep. Wait, where's Chi? Oh my gosh, it hasn't even been half an hour yet. Okay, Sunday, August 30th, 2015. Dang, it's crazy to think that 2015 was a decade ago. My whole body feels heavy. It feels like I didn't get any sleep last night. My mind was spinning all night. She was already asleep when I got home, so I just went straight up to my room. Was she, though? Like, did we actually see her sleeping, or was she just abducted? What in the world happened last night? Did Felicia really leave the company event and drive 2 hours to come find me? How much does she know about me? Also, how did she find me? That's the part that's bothering me the most. It's almost like she was waiting for me. I rub my eyes. I can't think about this right now. I can talk everything over with Anna tomorrow. I slowly roll out of bed. Okay, oh my gosh. Maybe some breakfast will take my mind off things. Why do I feel like Chi is like gonna be gone or something? Like, once I've brushed my teeth, I splash my face with some water. Looking in the mirror, my fatigue is obvious. I slap my cheeks. I don't want Chi to see me looking like this. I don't even know if Chi's downstairs. Like, I practice a few smiles in the mirror and slowly walk downstairs. Like, is she downstairs? Chi. To my surprise, though, I don't see Chi anywhere. I feel like Felicia took Chi hostage or something. I don't know, cause we didn't even see her last night. My eyes fall on a note on the table. It's gonna be like, we have your sister. Give us all your money. I don't know, because like I already gave her the freaking keychain, so I don't know what else she would want from me at this point. I wonder if she went somewhere. I walk over to the table and pick up the note. Good morning, Simone. Sorry I forgot to mention before you left yesterday, but I actually have planned to practice with my club members at one of their houses today. I'll probably end up sleeping over, so I left you some stuff in the fridge. I'm definitely not abducted. I just want to let you know, definitely not kidnapped. Sorry I couldn't make more. I'll make it up to you tomorrow. Chi. Oh my gosh. I chuckle. Make it up to me for what? She is sometimes too nice for her own good. But really, this whole situation was a lucky break for me. I don't want her to see me like this, but I want to see her to make sure that she's alive, and I'm not convinced that she is. I'm not convinced that she's okay. I just need to focus on relaxing and taking my mind off things. My thoughts are way too jumbled right now. I walk over to the kitchen and open the fridge. Chi left some sandwiches in plastic wrap. I guess I'll eat these for lunch. What kind of sandwiches they are? But for now, I feel dizzy. Oh no, I need to lay down. I trudge over to the couch. It's only 10:30 a.m. and I already feel like I'm going back to sleep. I lay my head on one of the couch pillows. Ugh, maybe I'll just sleep for a little longer. I I feel like I'm not gonna wake up. My eyelids slowly close again. Wait, am I on the couch? It doesn't take long before sleep overtakes me again. The rest of the day wasn't much different. Uh, Wait, I slept through the whole day? The entire morning is a blur? As expected, I wasn't really able to take my mind off things. Oh my gosh, there's something popping up on my freaking screen. I don't think y'all saw it. And I ended up barely getting any sleep yesterday. Or the day before that. What? What? Wait, I'm confused. Wait, so I slept the whole I don't know, y'all. Thankfully, I don't have a shift tonight, but if I don't snap out of it, I'm going to have something much worse to deal with. Two things to be precise. If Chi sees me like this, she's definitely going to start worrying. And when she worries, she starts to pry. I'm worrying about her, so I was lucky that she was already asleep when I got back on Saturday and out all of Sunday, but she'll be back tonight. Will she? Normally, I wouldn't really mind, but this is something I don't want her getting anywhere near. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want her involved in this, but I feel like she probably is already involved somehow. What I'm more worried about, though, is Anna. She already knows something is going on, but even still, if she sees me the way I am now, I'm kind of worried she'll start freaking out. Knowing her, she's probably already going to try and put the blame on herself for everything happening, even though she obviously didn't do anything wrong. So I need to snap out of it. Yeah, did she even say whose friend's house she was gonna stay at? Like, I take the long route to school today, the one that goes past Chi's school. That way there's no chance of running into Anna until I get to the school front. Why do I gotta do Anna like that? I don't understand. And I left late enough that I most likely won't run into Chi either. Oh my friggin' gosh. Simone, you're stupid. Watch there be nobody in the school. As I make my way past the front of Chi's school, I stay walking on the opposite side of the street. Oh my gosh. Unless maybe I'm trying to avoid Felicia. Once I'm past, I slap my cheeks a couple of times. And then there's the thing that's been bothering me all weekend. Felicia. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Given that she's in my class, it's pretty hard to just avoid seeing her altogether, so I need to be ready in case she approaches me. I still don't know if she thinks I stole the keychain from her. I've thought of hundreds of ways I can explain to her how I got it, but I have no idea if she'll listen to what I have to say. If she were just some normal girl, the whole situation would be no problem. Yeah, but she's not. She's not. I was gonna say she's a weirdo, but the phone call on the roof, driving 2 hours to come find me, the fact that she's an Arison, it's all giving me a bad feeling. I don't think she's human. Like, I truly don't at this point. I finally arrive at the courtyard of my school. Game time. I slap my cheeks one more time, try to put on a normal expression, and head inside. Okay, Class 201. As I brace myself and enter the classroom, I see something unexpected. A large group of my classmates are all crowded around a desk over on the left side of the room. Curious, I walk over. Oh no. Everyone is crowding around the desk right in front of mine. But I can't see who or what it is that everyone's surrounding. Wow, you're actually so fun. You should come to karaoke with us sometime. What? I never knew you had this outgoing side to you. They all sound pretty excited. As I approach, I notice Anna, who's sitting silently at her desk and leaning her head on one hand. Momentarily putting aside the commotion, I walk up to Anna's desk. Hey. Anna looks up. As she sees me, she perks up.
Simone! Hey!
Why are you saying it like that? She looks worried.
Everything okay?
No, not really. I have not seen my sister in like 2 days. And he doesn't seem to be concerned enough about that. Yeah, I'm all good. Let's talk about everything some more when we meet later tonight.
All right. But,
She glances over to the crowd next to us, the concern on her face obvious. Then I hear a voice.
Oh, did I hear someone say Simone?
What? Huh? That voice sounds kind of familiar. Some of the students in the crowd move away to reveal who's sitting at the desk. Is it Felicia?
Hi, Simone. Good morning.
Oh, hell no. Nah, something ain't right. Something ain't right, y'all. I honestly, I find it more disturbing that she acting all cheery right now. What? What? I'm having a hard time processing what's happening in front of me. I look back at Anna. Anna, what? She just slightly shakes her head with her mouth slightly open, unsure of what to say. Why Felicia acting brand new? She looks just as confused as I am. At this point, the classroom is completely silent. Then I feel something touch my hand.
What?
What? I look down to see Felicia gently grasping my hand. She has a concerned look on her face.
Simone, are you okay? You look worried.
I am worried. I'm very worried and I'm a little bit terrified. What the hell is going on? I quickly glance around. Everyone looks intrigued by what's happening, and others look very upset about it. What? What they upset about? Felicia? Felicia smiles.
That's who I am, yes. Is everything all right?
No? You gonna act like you didn't just stalk me in an alleyway? I feel like my brain is short-circuiting right now. Well, my thoughts are completely scrambled, but I'm at least aware enough to know that right now is not the time to start asking questions, especially with all my classmates here. Yeah, they nosy. They gonna sit here and spread out our business to the rest of the school, you know. Yeah, I'm fine. I decided to just play along for the time being. I noticed that Felicia is still holding my hand. She about to break it. You can let go of my hand now. She looks surprised for a moment.
Oh, of course. My apologies.
Felicia, what the? Not sure if I was just seeing things, but I feel like some of the other guys in the class are giving me dirty looks right now. What they jealous? We not item, okay? Like, I don't know what you heard from TMZ, but we not together or anything, so I don't even know what y'all, not that y'all are with her. Like, I mean, I don't think, unless maybe, like I said, maybe she is in a relationship already. I mean, I don't know. It's really uncomfortable that everyone is still crowded around here. Isn't class about to start? I thought your desk was over by the door. That's the other thing. Why is Felicia sitting here? Did she, wait, did she, like, ask the teacher to literally move, like, in front of me? Although I have a bad feeling I might already know why. I mean, she has the
Well.
connections. Well, she looks a little embarrassed. Something I didn't think I'd ever see.
I asked one of our classmates, Dennis, if he would be all right with switching seats.
Huh? She gestures to Dennis, who has a goofy smile on his
And
face.
he was kind enough to say yes.
Oh no. Dennis, you signed my death warrant. Well, of course, you asked so nicely, and,
Thank you, Dennis.
Dennis, why? She gives him a big smile. Dennis's whole face turns red. You're welcome. I want to scream why at the top of my lungs, but I hold it in for now. Dennis, you menace. And just as I'm about to say something else, I hear the school bell ring and the teacher walks in. Hopefully he'll make Felicia go back to her original seat. Man, teacher probably don't care. Teacher don't get paid enough to care. Good morning, everyone. I don't know what the commotion is about, but please move to your seats so we can get started. Is this one of those classrooms where we have assigned seating? Because I know some classrooms don't do that, but this is like overseas, so I don't know. Everyone slowly moves to their respective seats, mumbling to each other. I really don't like the fact that I can hear my name being mentioned several times. Oh my gosh, here go the rumors! The teacher's eyes fall on Felicia. Felicia, isn't your desk over by the door? Yeah, that's what I said. Yes, thank you. Please send her back. Move her away from me.
Yes, usually it is.
What?
But I asked the students sitting there if it would be all right to switch for a while.
Oh my gosh.
But if that's against the rules, I can change back.
I don't think the teacher's gonna care. She puts on a slightly disappointed look.
I just thought it would be a nice change of pace. Sitting next to the window is something I quite enjoy.
Even the teacher is quite taken aback by how Felicia is talking. The teacher gonna be scared. The teacher is not gonna question her one bit. I guess it's pretty obvious to everyone that Felicia is acting different today. Well, Felicia, I must say it's a surprise to hear you sound so genuine about something like this. He smiles. As long as the other student is all right with it, I don't mind. Please, no. Felicia smiles.
Thank you for understanding, sir.
I hear some of the students behind me mumbling to themselves. What y'all talking about? Today is going to be a disaster. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's get started with today's lesson. She's sitting in front of me though, right? Like, not behind me. Open your textbooks to page 341. We open our history textbooks and the teacher begins talking. Because, I mean, at least if she's sitting in front of me, she can't really do anything from up under my nose. As expected, I can't focus at all. Now listen closely. There's a good chance this will appear on the midterm. I glance over at Anna. She's staring silently at her book, but her eyes are wide and she isn't properly holding her pencil. I guess she's having trouble too. She's just as thrown off as I am. I look to the bizarre sight of Felicia sitting at the desk in front of mine. Okay, so she is in front. Simone? I can't see her face, so I'm not sure what kind of expression she's making, but from the looks of it, she's just following the teacher's lecture. Simone, what the hell is going on? Simone, you about to get in trouble. You about to get detention. It'd be one thing if she was just mad at me about the keychain thing, since at least it'd be something in the realm of what I expected. But this? Simone! What? Huh? I jolt up. Yes, sir. Everyone in the class is staring at me. Oh my god, why you... I mean, there's nobody in this picture, but, like, could you please answer the question on the board? Why you always picking... Oh my gosh. I'm about to mess up my save. Why you always picking on me, Teach? I look up to the written question on the board. When did the king... Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing it. The king... Is that how it's pronounced? It has a Q. Dynasty end. Oh, of course. I slowly stand up. Thanks to the fact that I haven't been paying attention at all, I have no idea what the answer is. Child, let me... I'm definitely not Googling anything. What was the question again? Wait, hold up. As I stand there awkwardly unsure of what to say, I hear a light tapping sound. I glance down to see Felicia subtly tapping a spot in my book without looking. Unsure of any alternative, I read where she's tapping out loud. The Qing dynasty ended in 1911. What? Correct, but please pay more attention when you're called on. Well, why do you keep calling on me? Like, you act like there's only 2 people in this entire classroom. Like, look at all these other people that you could have called on. Again, I'm being targeted. I don't know what it is with the teacher and me. I don't know what I did. Yes, sir. I sit back down embarrassed. I look at Felicia, who's glancing back at me. She smiles and gives me a subtle okay sign with her hand before turning back to face the board. I look over at Anna, who's staring at us, looking less than pleased. Like, is Felicia... what is her game? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Not in the way I would have expected, though. I wonder if something else is wrong. Wait, is she jealous? What? Or is she concerned? Like, classes continue through 4th period as normal. Well, mostly normal. Felicia being in such close proximity is still throwing me off, and she's also made several attempts to help me during class. I, of course, have no idea how to properly respond, so I do my best to just act natural. What if she's just doing this for show, though? Like, you know, so that when she murders me in that same back alleyway that she, you know, took the keychain from me, nobody will suspect that it was her, because, like, oh, she was so nice to Simone, like, it couldn't have been her. Like, what if that's all this is? But then lunch break rolls around. Okay, alrighty. At this point, I've decided that getting away from Felicia for a bit would be a good idea. She's about to follow me, watch. I look over to Anna. She's already looking at me, and I'd be willing to bet she's got a similar idea. If we leave now and use going to the school store as an excuse, maybe we can get a chance to talk in private.
Hi,
Hey, Anna,
Simone.
Felicia. What? Suddenly, Felicia walks up to me a little closer than normal. She taps the side of my arm.
Would you like to eat lunch together?
Sure, but can we bring Anna with us? Because I don't want to be alone with you. What? But before I can respond, a group of 5 girls runs over to her. Felicia, let's all eat lunch together. There's so much I want to ask you about. They're super lively.
Oh, well...
Yeah, go ahead and eat lunch with them, Felicia. I mean, you have to tell us what changed all of a sudden. You're like a whole new person. I brought my lunch from home. I want to get your opinion on it. Surprisingly, Felicia seems a little overwhelmed by the sudden excitement. She looks over at me with a questioning expression. You know, for some reason though, I don't know if I mentioned this before, she reminds me a little bit of, Como from Como Can't Communicate, except like she's being more social now, but like when she was, you know, really quiet, and her also being like just super popular, and it seems like she's thrown off by it. Is she asking me what to do? Maybe she's trying to communicate with me telepathically. But seeing an opportunity like this, I decide to run with it. Why not go with them? We can always have lunch another day. I try to sound as nonchalant as I can. Although keeping myself together today has proved to be one of my toughest challenges to date.
Okay.
Yeah. She turns to the girls.
All right. Let's all go eat lunch
Yeah,
together.
you know, The girls then excitedly pull Felicia out of the classroom and into the hall. Okay, we escaped, y'all. Seeing Felicia flustered is another thing I don't think I've ever seen before. I see a couple of the girls glance back as they walk away. I sure hope her talking to me doesn't start any rumors. I mean, I'm pretty sure it already has, probably. Like, I can already see out of the corner of my eye the guys in the classroom staring daggers at me. I'll be like, man, I beat up some people at my job. Like, that were most likely adults. So, I mean, I think I could take on a couple of like, what am I, in high school? I think I could take on a couple of high schoolers. Like, come on. You know? Huh? I suddenly feel someone strongly grab my hand. Is it Anna? I look back to see Anna. She has the look on her face that worries me. It looks like she's about to freak out. She stares right into my eyes.
Can we talk?
Yes, please.
Like, now?
Yeah, I would have wanted to talk to you sooner, but Simone want to sit here and be stupid. Got it, let's go. I'm not going to say anything else here, not when she looks like this, and not when the other people's being nosy. Given that Felicia left the classroom already, we decide to stay here for the time being. The two of us walk over to an empty pair of desks at the back corner of the room. Okay, are we sure that we out of earshot? Because, you know, I sit down across from Anna. We sit in silence for about a minute. Anna silently stares down at the desk. Okay, finally she looks up at me.
What is going on?
I don't know, girl.
What did I do?
Wait, she think that I'm mad at her? I can hear her voice slightly shaking. I mean, I don't blame her.
My head is spinning.
What? I take a deep breath. Like I figured, it looks like she's putting the blame for this on herself. I mean, with how you were treating her, like you literally just ghosted her for like an entire day. Like, or more than that. Like, yeah, mine is too. But none of this is your fault. I don't know what's going on. I lower my voice and lean in closer. But let's wait until tonight. I don't have a shift today, so we can meet at my place early. Anna looks away. Okay.
I trust you.
Okay. She looks back down at the desk.
I'm just unsettled right now.
I also think that maybe we should walk to my place together because I feel like Felicia's gonna be following. Matter of fact, Anna, I think maybe you should just spend the night because I don't think I want to be alone. I realize that this is probably weighing on Anna's mind a lot more than I initially thought. But thinking about it, it makes sense. She knows even less than I do about everything going on right now. Yeah, because you didn't really explain much. So the pressure of not understanding any of the pieces is probably massive. I put my hand on her shoulder and respond as sincerely as I can. We'll figure this out. Somehow. She silently nods back at me. Okay. From there, Anna and I decide to try and remain as normal as possible for the remainder of the day. And then we'll meet at my house around 6 to talk everything over. Science and math are normal aside from Felicia occasionally interacting with me during them. Finally, the last bell rings. I quickly put my books in my bag and stand up. Even though I'm hurrying, Felicia's desk is already surrounded by my classmates. They're all excitedly asking her questions. Man, all it took was for her to start acting normal, and now she's the queen of the class. But I don't need to worry about that for now. I just need to get home. Yeah, just go while the commotion is, hot. I subtly nod at Anna as I pass by and make my way to the door. Okay, I quickly make my way out of the school. Alrighty. And within only 2 minutes, I'm on my way home. Because of everything happening, I haven't really had time to enjoy the fact that I have the afternoon off. Wait, I'm not walking with Anna? I may be a part-timer, but it's not uncommon for me to have a shift at the bar 4 or 5 days every week. Damn. You work hard for the money. Stop. Look, lucky for me, I only have to work Wednesday and Sunday this week. The boss usually gives more time off when I have a test coming up at school. Oh, well, that's nice. Putting that aside for now, though, maybe I can use this walk as a way to clear my head a little. I think we should get home as soon as possible, please. The thing that's confusing me the most, besides the major flip in Felicia's personality, is how fixated she was on me today. Our conversation by the tree and the other day couldn't have been more awkward, and now suddenly she's smiling at me, tapping my arm. But I feel like we don't know how she's gonna treat, us if we're off the premises, because we literally saw she was almost glaring at me in that alleyway, and she even held my hand this morning. This doesn't make any sense. I see the tree in the distance. I walk over and stop by it. Looking up at the high branches, a thought re-enters my mind. I avoided asking questions earlier, but I wonder if Felicia will remember our last couple of meetings if I asked. Maybe she would pretend to have no recollection of anything. But even if she does remember, is it a good idea to ask her at all? As I stand under the tree lost in thought, I suddenly hear the voice of someone approaching me. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Simone, wait up.
This is what you get for, wanting to sit here and daydream and not get home as soon as possible. Like, honestly, this is at this point, I look to see Felicia running towards me. She about to follow me home. Oh man. I honestly didn't expect her to come after me, especially with all of my classmates surrounding her. Wait, what? She hurriedly comes up to me, panting a little.
Hi.
Hi. She stops for a moment to catch her breath.
I honestly didn't think I'd catch up to you.
But why did you want to catch up to me? Did you want to catch up to me to catch up? Like, I mean, you want to chit-chat? You want to talk about how you literally were, glaring at me like you wanted to kill me in that alleyway? I didn't forget about that, Felicia. I want to act normal, but I have no idea how to talk to Felicia. Plus, I'm still pretty apprehensive about getting too close to her, so I'm at a loss. Sorry, I thought you'd still be at school. With what everyone surrounding you right after class ended. I force out a chuckle. She laughs.
I know, right?
I'm so popular.
I really don't have any idea what's going on.
I mean,
Hey, everyone suddenly wants to be my friend.
I mean, she is, at the end of the day, like, from a family that has a lot of connections and power, so it's not really that shocking. They probably fake. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Huh?
Usually, most everyone avoids me.
Because they scared. Does she not?
Well, unless they're holding a letter.
Huh?
Usually with a heart on it.
Oh, funny you should mention that. She lets out a sigh.
Anyway.
Uh-huh.
Would it be alright if I walked with you for a bit?
But why? I kind of expected this question. I'm hesitant to say yes, but I can't really think of a good excuse to turn her down. Maybe if I offer to walk her home, and then I'd be like, okay, now I'm a bounce, right? Plus, this may be a good opportunity to get some answers. I mean, yeah, I feel like we should be up front. So I agree. Sure thing, I don't mind. Her face lights up. Okay. She walks up next to me. But are our houses in the same direction?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I mean, where do you live? Felicia points forward.
Are you heading this way?
Like, is that even gonna narrow anything down? Yeah, pretty much a straight shot from here.
Oh, perfect. I sometimes go that way as well.
You sometimes. Well, I sometimes go that way as well when I'm trying to stalk people home. Anyway, from what I can remember, I don't think I've ever seen Felicia on my way home before. But I've also never made an effort to look for her after school either, so I guess it's possible that I've just never noticed. Or she lying. Or maybe she drives home, usually. I don't know. We began walking down the road together. Felicia is the one to start up the conversation first.
So, Simone, are you feeling alright?
Are you feeling alright? Like, huh? What do you mean?
You seemed a bit distracted in class today. Did you get enough sleep?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, he basically slept the whole day yesterday, did he not? Hiding my discombobulated state of mind ended up being a lot harder than I thought, especially with all of the curveballs that today threw at me. I guess even Felicia was able to notice. That in itself is a little odd, though, considering we've never really interacted much before today, unless she got some type of sixth sense. Although I can imagine that if anyone bothered paying attention, it was obvious that my head wasn't in any kind of focused place today. Yeah, I guess you could say I didn't get a whole lot of sleep this weekend. I read that a little weird, sorry. I try to imply that something happened on the weekend. Some girl, I was walking home, she found me in a dark alleyway. It was really crazy. I don't know if you know anything about it, Felicia. I want to see if I can get Felicia to bring up the incident on Saturday without me mentioning it.
I see. Lack of sleep can really affect your ability to focus.
Okay, so are you gaslighting me, Felicia? Like, is that what's going on? Are you trying to tell me that was your twin sister that I met?
Are you overworking yourself?
Okay. No dice. Maybe I've just been overthinking things. Why don't you just bring it up? Like, honestly. And there's a silent pause in our conversation. Like, talk about the tree incident. Maybe I'll just have to mention it myself. But just as I start thinking about how to bring it up, Felicia starts talking.
Is it about me?
Yes. Huh? She stops walking. What do you mean? Her question catches me off guard, so I stutter a bit.
I mean, is it about Saturday?
Yes. My heart skips a beat. So she does remember. But with her bringing it up so suddenly, I'm not sure how to respond. Well, that was... Damn it. I had a whole plan for how I wanted to talk about this, but I've forgotten everything in the heat of the moment. Oh my god, this
I'm so sorry.
What? Felicia suddenly bows deeply in front of me. A full 90-degree angle bow, no less. Like, this is like anime-ass bow. I mean, they are basically anime characters, so this is certainly not what I was expecting.
I know you must have so many questions.
Yes, I do. She looks back up at me. Her face looks distressed.
First, let me say sorry.
Okay. Wait, what? Sorry for
and
what?
Also, thank you.
Okay, and she's back down to the right angle again. There are two big problems here. One, I've never had anyone, much less a super popular girl, bow down like this to me. Two, her head is a little bit too close to... Wait. Two, this is Felicia, the girl who previously would barely even make the effort to look at me during this. Why am I reading it like this? To say I'm at a loss for words is an understatement. Well, you don't really have to... Wait, hold on a sec. Can we take a step back? Felicia comes back up again and looks at me, still with a slightly nervous expression for some reason. What are you talking about?
Sorry. I shouldn't have suddenly shouted like that.
Like, is she trying to hide something? Like, what is on that
It's just...
flash drive thingy?
I've been wanting to say that all day, but I couldn't find a good time to do so.
Uh-huh. She takes a deep breath. Then her eyes move back to me, slightly more determined looking.
So, about Saturday.
Uh-huh. Guess we're going straight for it.
I'm so sorry if I scared you.
You did scare me. I was very petrified for my life, Felicia.
I was at a business event for my father's company, and I happened to run into one of your friends there.
Yeah?
The girl who sits next to you. Her name is Anna, right?
Yes. Yeah, that's her.
She mentioned you had something that you wanted to give back to me that looked like a keychain.
Uh-huh.
Well,
she glances to the side.
That keychain happens to be very important to me, and I had been urgently looking for it since last week.
Hey, I wanted to give it to you before then, but you know, like, you was gone Friday, so... Uh-huh. She laughs awkwardly.
That night, I suppose I became slightly...
Erratic? I don't...
Over-fixated, shall we say?
Okay.
On getting it back, once I heard you had it.
Although I'm still wondering why she's been, like, acting weird overall throughout the day. Like, is it because she was super, super happy? Like, she was relieved? Like, maybe she was gonna get punished. Like, if she didn't have it. Like, maybe something bad was gonna happen, or I don't know. I realize that I'm not saying much, but I honestly don't have much to say right now.
So, I had one of my dad's employees drive me back here.
Oh, okay. So, you know, she had, like, a chauffeur.
I wasn't planning on running into you, though.
Okay. That was something that definitely stuck in my mind when I saw her on Saturday. I mean, she was standing at the end of that alley like she was Slender Man or something. Like, it almost felt like she was waiting for me as I walked home.
As we were driving home, I saw someone walking on the sidewalk, and it kind of looked like you.
Uh-huh.
So we just stopped to get a better look, and it turned out to be you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, is that right? Is that right? Is he being sarcastic? Talk about an unfortunate coincidence for me. Felicia takes a step closer to me. Felicia? She looks at me earnestly.
I know my demeanor that night probably felt slightly hostile.
Uh-huh.
So I want you to understand that it wasn't intentional.
Okay. Slightly is an understatement. She glances away.
We don't talk with each other very often, so I wasn't entirely sure how to approach you.
But why did your face glitch? Like, I don't... Can you explain that to me? Like,
and there was always the chance that the person I saw wasn't you.
Why didn't they, like, back the car up, though? Like...
So I may have come across a bit stern.
Okay. I mean, still on edge. I tried to respond casually. Yeah, maybe just a bit.
But really, I should be thanking you.
Okay. Huh? Why's that?
Because you returned something very important to me.
I don't even know what it is. Does she not think I took it? I mean, why would she, right? Like, yeah, I had the bag, but it's like, why would I talk about returning something if I took it? I mean, like, before today, I was honestly half expecting her to accuse me of stealing it in the first place.
Although, and I know this is wrong.
I mean, I don't think it's...
Could you maybe tell me how you got a hold of it?
I mean, I don't really think it's wrong. Like, I want to tell her what happened. I mean, I don't know if she'll believe me because it sounds insane, but yeah, that makes more sense. From her perspective, it should be odd how I suddenly got a hold of her keychain, so some suspicion is to be expected. Well, actually, no, I think she would believe me because, you know, she didn't tell me about how the backpack got in the tree in the first place. So if I told her, like, oh, there was like a group of guys, they were bragging about how they threw someone, so she would probably automatically be like, oh, okay, because how would I know that if, you know, I was lying. Although Felicia's expression looks genuinely somewhat apprehensive, so I don't think what she's asking is intended to be a strong accusation. But thinking about the actual way that I got a hold of the keychain, I'm a bit worried my story is going to sound made up. Oh my god, just tell the truth! I'm also not too keen on telling Felicia about where I work. So I decided to keep the story true while slightly modifying some of the less important details. Oh my... How much are you gonna modify it? Well, I laugh awkwardly. This might take a little explanation, actually. Her expression softens.
How about we go get some tea for a bit and talk?
But, like, Anna, she gonna be at my front door. I mean, does she have a key to my house? Like,
Do you have a little time?
oh man, I was hoping to avoid something like this. But I'd like to get this whole keychain business sorted out sooner rather than later. I need to get back home by 6 at the latest, so I've got about an hour.
That should be plenty of time. Let's go.
Okay.
I know a great spot.
Okay, is it like Starbucks or something? For some reason, Felicia has a big smile on her face. Going to a cafe to talk with arguably the most popular girl in my grade definitely wasn't something I expected to happen today. Ugh. But if it means I can put all of this craziness behind me, I'll gladly go along. Okay, I think, oh crap, I think we're gonna end it there. So much has happened, oh my gosh. Like, I've been playing for a little bit over an hour, so I'm gonna try, but, oh my goodness, wait, hang on, let me save. I'm about to fill up all of my save slots by the end of this game. My goodness, so, thoughts that I have. Okay, so Felicia, she's acting completely brand new. My character's acting a little bit stupid. Like, I wish I had a bit more choices because, like, why be vague? Honestly, again, like I said, if you just tell her about the thugs, about how they threw her bag in the tree, she is gonna be like, oh, okay, he must be telling the truth because how else would he even know that? And also, can't I just get footage of the incident? Like, I mean, come on. I have alibis as well. Like, come on. Like, my boss, my coworker, Mayu. I mean, come on. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. So it's gonna sort of be on another cliffhanger. You know, we gotta keep it nice and spicy, y'all. Whew. But yeah, y'all, that was part. Oh my gosh, what part is it? This is part. Is it 5 or 6? Oh no, I think it's 5. I don't know. It's been so long since I played it, but I mean, wow, that was the first time that I think it got. Wait a minute, hang on. Am I tripping, or does she look different right here? Like, was she smiling like that? Y'all, I swear. Am I tripping? Like, I mean, y'all could obviously rewind. But what I was gonna say is that this was the first time that it really, really started to feel a little bit like Doki Doki Literature Club with that alleyway scene. It was so crazy how it did a complete 180 with the mood. Like, as I said, it went from all happy, joking in the bar about love letters to legit feeling like I was being stalked and I was gonna get killed. And we still have not seen Chi. Like, I think something's up with Chi. I think that something happened to her. I don't know what though. And I don't know if Felicia is being genuine. Like, maybe she really, maybe she's telling the truth. Maybe she was just very stressed. Maybe something bad was gonna happen. Maybe she's trying to protect, like, I don't know, either me or maybe a lot of people, with, you know, keeping whatever's on that flash drive, keychain, whatever, right? Like, maybe she's trying to protect something. I don't know, some information. I don't know. I don't know if she's, like, gonna be the villain in all of this, or if she, you know, maybe she has good intentions, but we'll see in the next time when we have a little bit of tea, right? Like how they do in Britain. So, you know, let me stop. But yeah, y'all, I really hope that y'all enjoyed this video. And if y'all did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, then I love you and I appreciate you, especially because I've been slacking. So thank y'all so much for those who've stuck with me throughout this. Thank y'all so much for being patient. Like I said, I love y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video. So